You are such a big baby. You both just want to be with me, huh? When I'm working, when I'm trying to record a Mars in the second house in Scorpio video for Libra Ascendant people. Oh my god, you guys. Stewie. So, yeah, guys, today we're going to be covering our video of Mars in the second house in Scorpio for Libra Ascendant people. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular placement, you know what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here, KRSastrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy, where I'm currently, especially in my Nandi Dari course, I'm talking about money and Venus. Beautiful, beautiful lessons I'll be sharing. So anyway, you guys need to go. Stewie, I can't keep holding you, bro. You're too big and heavy now. Go. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, did I just screw up my entire camera? No, I didn't. Okay, good. So yeah, Mars and Scorpio. So one thing you will see with this particular Mars in Scorpio. Okay. Especially if you have a younger brother, they will always be suspicious of the family. They'll always feel like, oh, I think family's doing this. I think they want to do this. I think they want to do that. There'll be some kind of like this conspiracy that they will feel is happening within the family. Now, do they have the foresight to really know if there is some truth to that? You want to see the connection of Rahu with Mars. Because remember, Rahu is that energy that can see through the deception. As much as you think that Rahu is the actual deception, no, they see through the deception. If you read the Samudra Manthan story, you will see that. Okay. So, but that connection has to be there. The other thing we see with this Mars in the second is that especially birth of children will bring a major transformation in this person's career. No matter how stable you feel in your career, some change will happen. You're working for, let's say, Amazon or something, suddenly you'll get an offer with Google. You're working here, it'll shift there. Okay. And especially this actually becomes a great position of somebody who's like struggling, just doing medium type life, but after birth of children, one becomes very competitive. One suddenly feels that I need to now steer forward and I need to do whatever it takes to get my money. And of course, with this Mars, you will also see if once you get a guru in your life, you get some teacher in your life, your brother, younger brother, or a male friend will be suspicious of them. Oh, who are you following? What are these gurus and all that you're getting into? And one of the strongest things about this particular Mars is, especially because see, some people like to have a certain type of diet, which you cannot determine just from one planet, because if there's another planet present, or if there's another planet that is influencing that planet, it will definitely change that. But usually you will see if such people, if they love eating spicy food, you will see whatever competition, whatever area related to their money and career that happens, they face that challenge full forward and they defeat that challenge as well. And of course, there will be this sudden burst of high pitched, very eccentric language that will come out in this native's tongue. It'll be very unexpected. And usually it can be expected, especially when they're drinking. Drinking, or even like, for example, whenever these things happen, they might just be drinking something like a tea or something, but drink that goes in, especially if it's, let's say, masala tea, and there's a group of conversation that is happening. Suddenly they will like go into this like Android mode with their speech. And because of the speech pattern, there will be disputes with the father as well, especially over inheritance. And then Mars, now of course, this does not show us that, okay, this person is going to be, this is going to be their career, but money definitely come through work related to insurance, development, cybersecurity. Somebody who can even go into like police related work, and especially insurance or real estate. This is where that control of money coming in, and especially if this person works with their younger brother. So you have, if you have, so here's the thing: you want to know about your weak and strong Mars, right? Is my Mars working strong or weak? If you have a younger sibling, how your relationship is with them. The better your relationship with your younger sibling, younger brother especially, the better your second house will be. If one does not have a younger sibling, then you want to pay attention to the male friends that you have in your life, especially someone you call your best friend. See how your relationship is with them. You will see when you fight with any one of those people, sudden expenses come into play that one will have to deal with. But such people with Mars, they will love spending money on the friend, on friends, on their brother. And especially when they do spend, they don't care how much they're spending. They will make sure that this person is taken care of. Now, the other thing, disputes with the spouse will happen. It's not like it's not going to happen. Doesn't matter how great your Venus, Jupiter are. Whenever issues of banking, who's spending who, any of those questions come up. Any question of the inheritance or even normal conversation with the spouse can spark a dispute. Okay, so you have to just understand that these are the regularities of life. You cannot just have a Radha Krishna like relationship. First of all, they weren't even married, so that already tells you why it was such a beautiful concept and relationship. But within the context of marriage, it will do those particular certain things. But one thing you will see, whenever this person goes into an authoritative position, whether it's their own company, whether they become a CEO, CFO of a company, they can easily motivate and energize their entire staff. No matter how bad the situation is, they will somehow will be able to bring them out of that situation. Especially, you want to see the connection of Jupiter or Sun with this Mars, because they will have the foresight to see that no matter how bad things are, they will come out of it. And especially if you, let's say, see Mars in the second with Ketu, it's a female's chart. If this woman, whoever chart it is, when they marry anybody like an average income, average life, just happening, good job, they're in IT, they're in softwares. As soon as this person marries this particular, or whoever they marry, their career suddenly skyrockets. Their career will suddenly skyrocket. And that person will become spiritual. So a lot of the things that I've said, it is bound to happen, but especially the connection of those other planets really becomes important to see that how things will play out. Usually I've always seen with Libra women, they are always focused on wanting to get a C-section. And they want to get a perfect date for that C-section. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Mars in the second house in Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss this type of videos. If you want to know where your Mars is placed along with all your astrology details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.